welcome to my channel. My name is Shauna. I'm an adult doll collector. My videos are for other adults. I have with me my cat Pixie right here, and okay, she's getting real playful. Anyway, I have with me a brand new doll to my collection that I found at Goodwill yesterday. I am gonna dress her for modesty's sake, but I have my hands over her nudity right now. She came to me for only $3.99. Let me get a little dress on her though. I just wanted to show her, yay, and then I'll go into more details about her in just a few minutes. So I dressed her in this little white dress. I used to use it a lot for videos where I would take a doll, like an American Girl, and take her wig off and then try out different wigs on her because I was trying to do something neutral with the white color. I think this might be a pattern I bought on Pixie Fair or on Etsy. I don't remember now. I have to be real careful though. My cat is so playful. Knocking everything over. Pixie! But she can get playful. She's just been kind of, she turned 7 about a week ago, and she's just going through like a second childhood, a second kittyhood. Anyway, this new doll that I found at Goodwill, I was out shopping with my daughter yesterday. She's on maternity leave, expecting my first grandson from her very first baby very soon. But she's on maternity leave, and so we went to a couple of stores, saw a movie together, and then went to a couple of stores. And oh my gosh, Pixie is grabbing me now. And then on the way home, I drove right, and I've been having really good luck. The day before, I'll have to insert a photo, I went to Goodwill and found the Rainbow High dollhouse. Really good condition. The elevator and this little plastic thing for the balcony for $15. Like I said, I'll insert a picture. So I was feeling really lucky, and I found it the day it was released, you know, because you can always look at the tag, the sticker from Goodwill, and see when something was put out for the public to possibly buy. I walked into the Goodwill, found her, and she was laying on her stomach, and I could tell immediately by the cloth of her body, that's American Girl. And I didn't know which one it was. I turned her over. I have not been enjoying my American Girls as much as I normally do, just because life is busy. And not that, I still love my American Girls. But I saw her and I'm like, American Girl. And I looked at her, like, I think you're Addie. And I just was in a hurry. I picked her up, and I was excited to share her. And I went to go see another movie that night and out to dinner, did a quick reel. And I'm just like, she's got a terrible haircut. And a lot of people were thinking 58 or 85. I was just thinking Addie face mold, not even looking into her further. And oh my, she is so playful. So I brought down though from my doll room, I waited till today, the next day. Here's my 58. Here's my 85. Oh no, Pixie's got one of my doll wigs. I've got to take it from her. Pixie, stop. Oh shoot, I don't know if you can see her here in the corner. I have a 58 wig, and she has taken that wig and has it between her paws and just, oh, come on. Stop, Pixie. This could end badly. Like I said, she's just been really, I got to find something for her to play with. I'm going to have to turn the camera off. So I apologize if I repeat myself on some of this. I was able to get Pixie to move and get the wig away from her. So today we're going to be looking at, or I'll be looking at my new American Girl and trying to figure out if she's 58 or 85. I'm leaning towards 85 because of her skin color, her hair color, and most importantly, there's like this bump she has in the back of the wig, the way that the hair is sewn, that feels very much like 85's. And when I got 85, it really bothered me, and it was the only, like I had never seen her in the store. I think I got her like in Christmas of 2020, right after with some money. So it was like January of 2021, I think is when I got her with Christmas money. But it was the first time, I had missed seeing the doll, so I wasn't sure if there was an issue. I had found out it's not an issue. It's just kind of the way the hair is sewn. So I think that's it. And, but figure it out. Let me know from my description, which one do you think she is, 85 or 58? I know her hair is shorter like 58, but the color is not quite the same. And here is a 58 wig loose. Sorry about Pixie in the way. She'll be going to eat dinner really soon. So here's a 58 wig, because I do have one bald one around. And I also have a 26 wig. I have about 3 of these. I will try it on her because my plan is to try some wigs on her. I don't know if you were watching my channel back when I used to review a lot of doll wigs, especially exquisite doll design wigs. I was a brand representative for that company. They're no longer making wigs, but I have probably 100 American Girl doll wigs. So I'm going to get one of the tubs. So what I'm going to do is I already cleaned her. And with the Mr. Clean, I just couldn't wait. And then like a wet wipe all over her. She does have like a little spot on her nose. I don't think it's ever going to come off. A little bit of like lighter color, a little bit on her cheek. I might freckle her in the future. If you know of something that will hide like little whitish areas, it's kind of like a little rub on the darker skin, please leave in the comments and let me know. I'm always hoping to learn more. Or I'm happy. You know, honestly, I'm really happy with her. She was, like I said, $3.99. And my favorite thing about her is how beautiful her lips are. The lips are completely painted fully. And I know many times American Girl tended to not fully paint Addie's lips. So you would see the paint color and then some lip that was not colored. Like on, both of these girls, 58 and 85, could use more lip color. She is fully has the lip color. I love it. And I love the skin tone, just beautiful. 58, I got for my 20th anniversary. So that would have been, we went to the American Girl store on a trip down to Southern California. My husband bought her for me along with 2 other American Girls. So that would have been in, 2012. So I've had this one quite a while. And I mentioned I got this one, I think it was January of 2021. I haven't decided on a name for this one. If you want to leave a suggestion, maybe I'll name her that, maybe not. But I've already cleaned her, and I'm going to take the time to take her wig off. I'll probably do that off camera because I have to be very careful not to hurt my thumbs. I usually get a spoon under there and work on getting the wig off. Hopefully it won't be difficult. And then I'll show you some wigs on her, and you can help decide. Leave in the comments, do you think she is a number 58 or a number 85? No matter which one she is, she did get her bangs cut. They are so short. Can you see that? She did have her bangs cut. And even if she was a 58, I do think the hair is not as long as it would be. I mean, look at that. You know, the curls. This doll has had a haircut. So let me get started and I'll come back and then we'll do some fun changes with the wigs, deciding which doll is she. Okay. There's Pixie, and she's still here. I just started working on getting her wig off, and I just kind of wanted to show you what I'm talking about. I put the end of the spoon under an area, you know, and you keep pulling, but I really want to save my thumbs, and this will help it go along, but I do have to be careful. On any skin tone, you can make scratches, but I find the scratches show up more on the darker skin tones. And if you have any advice on how to get rid of scratches, please let me know. I know some people had said they use very fine sandpaper. I don't know if I've tried it. It's been so long since I've worked on a doll like this. I am looking forward to it though. And if you are interested in seeing more videos like this, I do have a long playlist of wigs and stuff you can check out. And when I used to do the wig reviews, it's fun to see the dolls with different looks. I took her wig off, and I have to say, I'm so disappointed in myself. It was a wig, like sometimes they just come, the wigs pop right off, and it's like dried glue. This one was a struggle. And I know I've mentioned before, I started getting trigger finger back in October, and by November I was in a lot of pain, and I have to wear a brace occasionally now. For a while I had to wear it every day and at night. So it was a struggle for me. And I know I should not be taking wigs off anymore because of how much pain it was giving my thumb. I got to be able to, you know, make better decisions. So that was really disappointing because I used to love to do these wig things. And it's just something I've got to watch out now. But I did get the wig off, and here she is. So that was what I was disappointing, is it did hurt and I was struggling. But I do remember even when my thumbs were better, struggling sometimes. And I did wonder, maybe that's why I have this pain. It was from like doing stuff, crafts over the years. And then I'm wondering, maybe that was from the eye swaps and taking the wigs off. I will not be doing eye swaps anymore, and I had a whole bunch of eyes I bought. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with those. So here she is without the wig. Here's the 58. What do you think about the two girls? Do you think they look alike? That she could be number 58? Here is 58's wig. I don't think it is 58 because her wig is this one, and it has the same knot on the back of the head that I mentioned here. I'm going to show you real quick what she looks like with 58's wig on. And this is from another one that I bought, I think at the benefit sale. I had an extra one. I got one at, I have my original here, or maybe I got her at Toys R Us. So here she is with 58's wig, and I didn't, go around and make sure the glue is covered exactly, but you get an idea. So there she is. I could use this wig on her, but since she looks so much like 58, what do you think of the skin colors? I think this one's darker, and I am thinking that she is an 85 because of the wig and because her lip paint color is closer. But here's that one, and then I do have, and like I did look on the inside at the pattern of the stitches, and they go round and round. It's fuller, I think, pattern stitches on the 58's wig. Oh, let's look at the color. So here's 58's wig, and here's her wig. I think this is a lighter brown. What do you think? Leave in the comments if you think she's 58 or 85. Remember, 85 is this one, 58's with the curls. So I'm only gonna keep that wig to use as a reference to decide which wig she has. Here is wig 26, because like I said, I've kept a lot of dolls. So there's what do you think about, and also let me know which wig is your favorite on her. Here is number 26. I do like the color. It's a lighter brown against her nice dark skin tone. So that's an option too. Let me know. I did want to bring, I mentioned I collected wigs. So I have 4 tubs like this one. This one has been sitting, oh shoot, a whole bunch of that hair came off from the wig being removed. So it's on my tablecloth now. I have 4 tubs. This is the size of the lid that are like this, filled with wigs. And 2 of them have been on top of one of my doll houses. It's an IKEA shelving unit my husband built for me. And I do have, like I said, I think a playlist with wigs. But I think, and I have 2 in my laundry room. My husband put up some shelving there. I think I'm going to keep these lower so I can get to them. For some reason, I've been thinking a lot about, I have a lot of dolls, and I just got some Cabbage Patch Kids that are the lighter skin tone with pink hair. None of the dark skin tones had pink hair, and I'm thinking I kind of want pink hair. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to have to insert this in the video. The whole reason that I kind of decided, or not the whole reason, one of the reasons that I wanted to get the dark skin with the pink hair is I have this doll. She's a na-na-na surprise teen. Her name is Lila Lamb. And I got her the night my husband ended up in the emergency room. Oh no, it wasn't that exact night. But the week my husband ended up in the emergency room in 2022 when he unfortunately was diagnosed with cancer. And this doll I've just found was beautiful. A lot of stuff from that time period I just don't even like to look at because it makes me upset and brings back bad memories. But this doll has never done that for me. And I was trying to find a wig so she could kind of look like this doll. Although I'm not going to switch out the eyes. I mean, I've mentioned how much pain my thumbs are in when I do things like that now. But this was the inspiration to find her a pink wig. I kind of want pink hair. So I'm going to move this out of the way so you can see better her. And I'm going to try on a couple of wigs. Please let me know your favorite. This one's just out, and I may not be able to do it because of my thumb giving me problems. I remember they were super tight and you'd have to hold them down. Oh, okay, this one popped right on. This is just for fun looking at her. I would not, and I may not even glue any down. This was not Exquisite Doll Designs. I can't remember which one this was. but it even had a little tag in the back. Or if it was like a sample. This might have been, oh, I think they're still on Etsy selling wigs. But there's one. And I did really want to try this pink one. Like I said, I may not glue them down. You can always use double stick tape if you don't want to glue them down. And sometimes the wigs are tight enough that they just stay on. And most of the Exquisite Doll Design ones, could have been all of them, were that tight. This one is called Exquisite Doll Designs, called Tickled Pink. And it might have been my very first pink wig. And I can tell it is tight. I'm going to have to stand up because I remember having to hold. Like I said, I don't want to hurt my thumbs. But I really do like this one. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to have to take my brace off to do these things. Oh shoot. Okay, hopefully I don't pop it. Because with this, what is it called? The trigger thumb. It's like your thumb can pop and it kind of gets stuck in the wrong position. It's really a gross, painful feeling. And I'm sorry this takes long, but I'm out of practice. I used to be really good and fast at this. And I didn't have bad thumbs. Okay, I think the Addy head mold, isn't it? Maybe it's not bigger. Okay. I'm just out of practice. Dang it. I just popped it back. I may speed this up. Okay, here we go. Here she is. It's a heavier wig because there's so much hair. But I do really like it on her. It's a nice change to see a dark skinned doll with the pink hair. I don't see it very often. Did American Girl come out with one? I don't think they did, but look how pretty. And there's like these long waves. And I do love dolls with natural color hair too, but I was just thinking I don't have any of the dark skin like her with pink hair. I did do a video one time, I'll try to remember to leave the link, and I think I had about a dozen pink wigs on different dolls, and I called it like my pink wig video, because I used to love to do these. Oh, I am very happy with that. Let's try a different shade of pink. And like I said, this one's called Tickled Pink. If you like this one, give this one a vote. And this one, I gotta make sure I don't lose my little brace. I did have to take the brace off. And hopefully I have tags for everybody. This one is called Pretty in Pink. And it kind of has some deeper shades of pink and almost a purpley color, I'd call it. And I like when I keep the tags on. I try to do that for knowing which wig was which. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let's try this one now. And are people still buying wigs and customizing? Oh, okay, that one went on really easy. And with her skin tone, this one is really pretty, and the feel is so nice on my fingers. It's so soft. And the wigs from Exquisite Doll Design were really nice. This doll stand she's using is kind of stretched out at the waistband, so she's falling more. If I use this one, I'll have to cut that tag off. But look at the pretty, how pretty. And I used to be able to do this. Flip them and it would stay on. Ah, it still stays on. I think, like I said, I was doing these, I think like in 2017 or so is when I started. So that's almost 10 years ago. Okay, that's an option for her. Tickled Pink no. Tickled Pink was the first one. This one's Pretty in Pink. Let's see what else I have. Here's another one with a lot of deeper shades. This one is called Berrylicious. So I want to keep the stuff together for packing it away. I've been storing those and hoping to do more wig stuff like this. It used to be a lot of fun for me, and I know other people enjoyed it also. So like I said, this is Berrylicious, and this is kind of a, what would you call this color? I guess Berrylicious. So I remember pulling it in the front, holding it with my pointer finger, and then pulling it in the back. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it again. Not quite. Still working at it, okay? Here we go. So here's another one. What do you think of this one? And like I said, once I figure out which wig, and I don't know if I will be giving her, I haven't decided if I'm going to glue down the wig. I guess at the beginning I'll just have it on, because when you glue it down, you're committed more. And I do not use the E600, I think it is, because of the smell. I'll just use like Eileen's tacky glue if I decide to do that. Or I might just use some double-sided tape. I'm not sure. Let's see what else I have in here. Oh, this is a pretty one. I don't know if I want that one on her. I have so many options. Okay. I mean, literally, I think I have about 100 wigs. Okay, I'm going to try this one. It's called Blushing Pearl. And it has blonde, like a blonde hair and a pink hair. Or is it? No, it's all pink. So take off the Berrylicious. Give it a vote if that was your favorite. And here is Blushing Pearl. It's really fun for me to do these. I haven't seen these wigs since 2019 probably. At least this box of wigs I haven't. It's been put away. And once I got it up on that high shelf, I couldn't get it down. It has, I have to get a ladder. So I think there is blonde and there is pink. This is a very soft colored wig. So you see that one? And with the ring light, I can't even tell how much pink there is. Very soft colored. But I'm trying to, I'm thinking, although, like I said, I do love natural look with the dark hair. And there's a thread I need to cut on that one. Maybe I'll try on one natural colored wig. But this bag, container may not have any natural colored wigs. Yeah, I think it doesn't. I'd have to dig into another container. There's so many here. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's another pink one. And since I'm kind of feeling pink, there's this one. There's just so many. And this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is fun. Okay, here's a natural one with some pink. But it's a softer color, like a lighter brown, not as deep as the color that she came with when I picked her up at Goodwill. So if that's your vote, that one is called Blushing Pearl. And I hope this is keeping you entertained. It's very fun for me, but I don't know if I've picked the color that I think I want on her. I'm just not feeling it yet. This color is called Baby's Breath. And I think it's a shorter wig. I may have to go get some of my darker wigs just to see. But then I've tried on dark wigs before. I know what they look like. Okay. So again, this one's a Baby Breath. Look at that. It's brown, or like a deeper, softer brown with pink on the ends. I do really like it. Wow. So pretty. And again, I do the finger at the part of the hair and bring it down. Okay, seems to take me 2 tries now. I'm not as good as I used to be. Another Exquisite Doll Designs. And some of the Exquisite Doll Design wigs do have a tag in them, but the early ones did not. Okay. So it needs a little bit of work, like at the hairline. But what do you think of her there? And I'm sorry she seems to be looking down. I'm kind of trying to tilt her so you can see her. What do you think? It's hard for me to see, because I'm doing the video and the ring light is kind of adjusting the colors. But I think she looks really pretty. I might try this one for a few days. And again, that's a Baby's Breath. Let me know what you think about it. Anyway, I think I'm going to finish up the video now because it's been going quite a while. I don't want to hurt my thumbs. I'll probably put her in some pajamas and, make this video, edit it. Let me know what you think. Should I go back to a natural colored wig? Which if I don't commit and glue it down, she can switch wigs all the time. I do have a few other addies. I called them wig models when I was doing this more often. And they were the ones that I bought at the benefit sale, Toys R Us when they were going out of business, or found them secondhand. I think this is the first secondhand Addie mold that I have found, and Addie mold is one of my favorites. Right now, I'm really enjoying this wig on her, Baby's Breath. And I'm saying it a few times because I like to write it down. I'm probably going to put a little tag on her hand when I decide on her name, remind myself that I paid $3.99 for her, and it'll be like a removable tag. And little details like that when I found her at Goodwill and what the name of the wig is that she's wearing. It helps me to remember stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a vote on which wig you enjoyed the most. And like I said, it doesn't mean I have to commit and glue it down. And let me know, do you like to customize your dolls and have fun like this? I really hope you enjoyed it. My Instagram account is called Sew for Dolls. Check it out, please. And if you enjoy this, hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and be sure to leave me a comment. And as always, keep enjoying your dolls. Bye-bye.